friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears, for I am Emperor Marcian, and I am about to tell you my tale of trials, triumphs, and the relentless pursuit of justice. As we unravel my tale, you will discover a world filled with political intrigue, military campaigns, and personal struggles that defined an era. I was born in Thrace in 396 AD, amidst the vast, rugged landscapes that shaped my early years. My family was humble, with no grand lineage or noble heritage to boast of. My father, a soldier, instilled in me the virtues of discipline and duty from a young age. These lessons would become the foundation upon which I built my life. My early education was a mix of traditional Roman teachings and the practical knowledge my father imparted. I learned to read and write, but also how to wield a sword and strategize on the battlefield. The fields and forests of Thrace were my classroom, and the soldiers my mentors. It was a life of hard work and relentless training, but it prepared me for the challenges that lay ahead. As a young man, I joined the military, following in my father's footsteps. My career began modestly, but my determination and skill did not go unnoticed. I quickly rose through the ranks, earning the respect of my peers and superiors. It was during these early years that I met some of the most influential figures in my life, including Asper, the powerful master of soldiers under Emperor Theodosius. Theodosius I, a name revered and feared throughout the empire, played a pivotal role in my journey. His reign was marked by both glory and turmoil, and his legacy would cast a long shadow over my own. Little did I know that his sister, Pulcheria, would become a key figure in my destiny. My story is not just about battles and political maneuvers, it is also about the people who shaped me. My bond with my comrades, the mentorship of Asper, and the complex relationship with Pulcheria all played significant roles in my rise to power. Each encounter, each decision, was a step towards the throne. As I reflect on my early years, I see a young man driven by ambition, yet tempered by the harsh realities of life. My journey was just beginning, and the path ahead was fraught with challenges. The seeds of my future reign were sown in the fields of Thrace, nurtured by the wisdom of my father and the camaraderie of my fellow soldiers. In the next part of my story, I will take you through the events that led to my ascension to the throne. A tale of political intrigue, unexpected alliances, and a marriage that would tie me to the legacy of Theodosius. The journey from soldier to emperor was far from easy, but it was a path I was destined to walk. Stay with me as we delve deeper into the life of Marcian, the man who would become a beacon of stability in a world on the brink of chaos. The journey from a humble soldier to the ruler of the Eastern Roman Empire is one marked by unexpected twists and turns. It was the year 450 AD, and the air in Constantinople was thick with anticipation. Theodosius I had passed away, leaving a power vacuum that threatened to plunge the empire into chaos. Amidst this turmoil, I found myself at a crossroads that would determine my destiny. My ascent to the throne began with a fateful meeting. I had served diligently under Asper, the master of soldiers, and my reputation as a capable and trustworthy commander had reached the highest echelons of power. It was Asper who first introduced me to Pulcheria, the sister of the late Theodosius. Upon meeting her, I was struck by her grace and intelligence. Pulcheria was a formidable woman, well versed in the intricacies of court politics and fiercely protective of her brother's legacy. Marcian, Pulcheria addressed me, her voice calm yet commanding. The empire needs stability, and we believe you are the man to provide it. Her words resonated with me. The empire was indeed in need of a strong and steady hand, someone who could navigate the treacherous waters of politics and safeguard its future. Asper and Pulcheria proposed a solution that would ensure continuity and legitimacy, a marriage to Pulcheria, thus formally tying me to the Theodosian dynasty. Our union was one of political necessity rather than romantic affection. Pulcheria, though beautiful and wise, had taken a vow of chastity, and our marriage remained unconsummated. It was a symbolic act, meant to fortify my claim to the throne and reassure the populace that the legacy of Theodosius would endure. On August 25, 450 AD, I was proclaimed emperor. The weight of the imperial diadem was heavy upon my brow, a constant reminder of the immense responsibility I now bore. The ceremony was grand, filled with the pomp and splendor befitting an emperor. As I stood before the gathered dignitaries and soldiers, I felt a mixture of pride and trepidation. This was the culmination of years of dedication and service, yet it was also the beginning of a new and daunting chapter. My early days as emperor were a whirlwind of political maneuvering and strategic planning. I had to quickly establish my authority and gain the loyalty of key factions within the empire. The support of Pulcheria and Asper was crucial, but I also needed to prove my worth to the Senate and the military. One of my first acts as emperor was to address the issue of the Huns. The annual tribute paid to these formidable foes had drained the empire's coffers and undermined our strength. I made the bold decision to cease these payments, a move that was both risky and necessary. It was a clear signal that the Eastern Roman Empire would no longer be cowed by external threats. The decision paid off. The Huns, already preoccupied with their own internal struggles, did not launch a retaliatory invasion. This victory, though minor in the grand scheme of things, was a crucial first step in solidifying my rule. It demonstrated my resolve and strategic acumen, earning me the respect of both my allies and adversaries. As I navigated the complex web of court politics and external threats, I often reflected on the path that had led me here. From the fields of Thrace to the throne of Constantinople, my journey had been one of relentless determination and unwavering loyalty. Yet, I knew that the true challenges of my reign were only just beginning. Next, I will delve into the intricacies of my reign, the reforms I implemented, and the battles I fought to secure the empire's future. The first year of my reign was marked by a relentless pursuit of stability and reform. With the empire's vast territories under constant threat from external forces, I knew that my tenure as emperor would be defined by my ability to safeguard our borders and strengthen our internal governance. One of the most significant events of my reign was the Council of Chalcedon in 451 AD. Convened to address the growing theological disputes within the Church, this ecumenical council aimed to settle the contentious issue of Christ's nature. The monophysites, who argued that Christ had one divine nature, clashed with the orthodox view that he possessed both a divine and a human nature. The council ultimately upheld the orthodox position, affirming that Christ was fully divine and fully human. This decision was crucial in maintaining religious unity within the empire, but it also sowed seeds of discord that would linger for generations. My role in the council was not merely that of a passive observer. I actively supported the orthodox position, recognizing the importance of a unified church in maintaining the stability of the empire. The council's decrees helped to solidify my authority and demonstrated my commitment to upholding both religious and imperial order. In addition to addressing theological disputes, I undertook a series of administrative reforms aimed at restoring the empire's financial health. The treasury had been depleted by years of tribute payments to the Huns and costly military campaigns. To remedy this, I implemented measures to curb excessive spending and enhance revenue collection. One of my most controversial decisions was to cease the annual tribute to the Huns, a bold move that freed up significant resources for other pressing needs. My military strategy focused on defending the empire's borders without engaging in costly foreign wars. There were minor skirmishes with nomadic tribes in Syria and along the southern Egyptian frontier, but I avoided entangling the empire in conflicts that would drain our resources and manpower. This pragmatic approach allowed me to rebuild our defenses and maintain a state of readiness without overextending our capabilities. Despite my efforts to maintain peace, the threat of the Vandals loomed large. Their control over North Africa and the Mediterranean posed a significant challenge to the empire's stability. However, I chose to avoid direct confrontation with the Vandals, recognizing that such a war would be both costly and uncertain in its outcome. Instead, I focused on fortifying our defenses and strengthening our alliances. One of the most rewarding aspects of my reign was the sense of stability and order that gradually took hold. The people of Constantinople began to see the benefits of my policies, and their support bolstered my resolve. The city itself thrived, with bustling markets, grand architectural projects, and a renewed sense of civic pride. Yet, amidst these successes, I was acutely aware of the fragility of our gains. The Western Roman Empire was crumbling, beset by invasions and internal strife. The contrast between the relatively peaceful East and the turbulent West was stark, and I knew that our fortunes could change at any moment. As I reflect on these years, I see a period of relentless effort and cautious optimism. My reign was not marked by grand conquests or monumental achievements, but by the steady, determined work of securing and stabilizing an empire on the brink. The path ahead remained uncertain, but I was committed to leading with integrity and prudence. Next, I will recount the final chapter of my life, the moments leading up to my death, and the legacy I hope to leave behind. Stay with me as we journey through the closing years of an emperor's life, marked by both triumphs and challenges, in a world ever poised on the edge of change. The final years of my reign were a time of reflection and quiet resolve. As the emperor of the Eastern Roman Empire, I had navigated the complexities of governance, religion, and military strategy. Yet, even an emperor is not immune to the passage of time and the inevitability of death. It was early 457 AD when I felt the first signs of decline. My health, once robust, began to falter, and the weight of the crown grew heavier with each passing day. Despite my ailments, I continued to fulfill my duties as emperor. The empire demanded constant vigilance, and I was determined to lead until my last breath. However, the knowledge of my impending mortality led me to contemplate the legacy I would leave behind. My reign had been marked by stability and cautious reform, but would it be enough to secure the future of the empire? One of the last significant acts of my reign was the betrothal of my daughter, Euphemia, to Anthemius, a prominent general who would later become emperor of the Western Roman Empire. This union was a strategic move, aimed at fostering unity between the increasingly divided Eastern and Western empires. I hoped that this alliance would help to stabilize the crumbling West and create a more unified front against our enemies. As my health continued to deteriorate, I took comfort in the presence of Pulcheria. Though our marriage was one of political necessity, over the years, we had developed a mutual respect and understanding. She remained a steadfast partner in governance, her wisdom and counsel invaluable. Pulcheria, with her deep knowledge of court politics and her unwavering commitment to the Theodosian legacy, was a constant source of strength. It was during one of our final conversations that she spoke words that would linger with me until the end. "Marcian," she said, her voice soft yet firm, "your reign has brought peace and stability to our people. Remember that your legacy is not just in the battles you fought or the laws you enacted, but in the lives you touched and the order you restored." Those words gave me solace. As the days grew shorter and my strength waned, I focused on ensuring a smooth transition of power. I had chosen Leo, a capable and trusted general, to succeed me. His military prowess and administrative skills would be crucial in maintaining the stability we had worked so hard to achieve. In early 457 AD, surrounded by my trusted advisors and loved ones, I took my final breath. My passing was peaceful, a quiet end to a life filled with tumult and triumph. The city of Constantinople mourned, but there was also a sense of gratitude for the years of peace and stability that marked my reign. As I look back on my life from the vantage point of history, I see a journey that began in the rugged landscapes of Thrace and ended in the grandeur of Constantinople. My reign was not defined by grand conquests or monumental achievements, but by the steady, determined work of securing an empire on the brink. I sought to lead with integrity and prudence, guided by the principles instilled in me from a young age. In the next part of my story, I will explore the legacy I left behind and how history has judged my time as emperor. Join me as we delve into the impact of my reign and the ways in which it shaped the future of the Eastern Roman Empire. The true measure of an emperor's reign is not only in the deeds accomplished during their lifetime but also in the enduring legacy they leave behind. As the years passed following my death, the Eastern Roman Empire continued to navigate the turbulent waters of history, and the effects of my reign became increasingly evident. One of the most significant aspects of my legacy was the relative peace and stability I had achieved. While the Western Roman Empire crumbled under the weight of barbarian invasions and internal strife, the East remained a bastion of order. My decision to cease the tribute payments to the Huns had proven wise, freeing the empire from a crippling financial burden and allowing us to allocate resources to fortifying our defenses and improving our infrastructure. The Council of Chalcedon, which I had convened, left a profound and lasting impact on the Christian Church. By affirming the doctrine that Christ had two natures, both divine and human, the Council helped to solidify Orthodox Christianity and curb the spread of monophysitism. This theological clarity provided a foundation for religious unity, which was crucial for maintaining social stability within the empire. However, it also sowed the seeds of future religious conflicts, as the monophysite controversy would continue to simmer and eventually lead to schisms. My administrative reforms and prudent fiscal policies left the empire with a well-filled treasury, a rarity in those times of constant warfare and economic strain. This financial stability enabled my successors to build upon my efforts and continue strengthening the empire's defenses and infrastructure. My reign, though not marked by grand conquests, laid the groundwork for a more resilient and enduring Eastern Roman Empire. Euphemia's marriage to Anthemius, though intended to foster unity between the Eastern and Western empires, ultimately had mixed results. While it did not prevent the eventual fall of the Western Roman Empire, it did establish important familial and political connections that would influence future events. The West's decline served as a stark reminder of the importance of internal stability and strong leadership. The transition of power to Leo I was another critical component of my legacy. Leo's reign built upon the foundation I had established, and his military prowess and administrative skills helped to maintain the stability and security of the Eastern Roman Empire. The continuity of leadership and the smooth transfer of power were testaments to the effective governance structures I had put in place. In the eyes of history, my reign is often viewed as a golden age of relative peace and stability in the Eastern Roman Empire. While my time on the throne was not marked by dramatic conquests or revolutionary changes, it was characterized by a steady hand and a commitment to prudent governance. The people of Constantinople and the broader empire enjoyed a period of respite from the constant turmoil that plagued other parts of the Roman world. As I reflect on my legacy, I see a life dedicated to service, integrity, and the pursuit of stability. My journey from the fields of Thrace to the throne of Constantinople was one of relentless determination and unwavering commitment to the well-being of the empire. I sought to lead with wisdom and prudence, and in doing so, I left a lasting impact on the course of history. In the final part of my story, I will offer a conclusion that includes experiential travel information to the sites discussed, the joys of ancient coin collecting, and a rephrased message for the viewers of our channel, Renaissance Spirit. Join me as we wrap up this journey through the life and legacy of Marcian, an emperor who sought to bring peace and stability to a world on the brink. My story is one of resilience, prudence, and the enduring quest for stability in a world teetering on the edge of chaos. As we reflect on my life and legacy, it's not just about the historical events but also about the places that shaped my journey and the tangible remnants of my reign that can still be explored today. For those who wish to walk in my footsteps, a visit to Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, offers a rich tapestry of history and culture. The Hagia Sophia, an architectural marvel commissioned by Emperor Constantine, stands as a testament to the Byzantine Empire's grandeur. It embodies the spirit of the era he helped stabilize. Wandering through its vast halls and gazing up at its magnificent dome, one can almost hear the echoes of ancient debates and decisions that shaped the course of history. The ancient city walls of Constantinople, fortified and expanded by various emperors, including myself, offer a glimpse into the defensive strategies that protected the empire for centuries. Walking along these walls, You can imagine the vigilance and foresight required to safeguard such a sprawling and vulnerable metropolis. You may also enjoy my 10-meter-high column of Marcian erected by Constantinople's prefect Tatianus during my reign. For those with a passion for ancient coin collecting, my reign provides a fascinating array of numismatic treasures. Coins bearing my likeness and inscriptions can be found in collections and museums around the world. Ancient coins are not just pieces of metal, they are tangible connections to the past, each one telling a story of the emperor who issued it, the economy he managed, and the people who used it in their daily lives. As we conclude this journey through my life and reign, I invite you to reflect on the values and lessons we can draw from his story. My life embodied the spirit of the Renaissance, a commitment to learning, growth, and the pursuit of a just and equitable world. It is this spirit that we strive to capture and celebrate on our channel, Renaissance Spirit. Thank you for watching. Our channel, known as the Renaissance Spirit, is dedicated to the pursuits of a just, equitable, and humanitarian world. Our video topics encompass areas including history, politics, religion, personal development, society, culture, social and environmental justice, and other topics of liberal arts and sciences, including ancient Rome and the Roman Empire, which offer great comparisons and contrasts to the modern world. These are topics perfect for the true modern polymath. The Renaissance ushered in a golden age and the pursuit of knowledge both lost to time and yet to be discovered. It gave birth to the Enlightenment and the Age of Reason. Embracing truth, knowledge, and an understanding and compassion for humanity and our shared history opens up the world to each of us individually and improves all of humanity, affording us the opportunity to be better stewards of the earth and to each other. The Renaissance spirit is more than just a philosophy or style. It is a way of living, learning, growing, and thinking. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share our channel. If you're looking to explore and experience what life has to offer, I'm sure you'll enjoy the other videos on our channel. Please peruse, and let me know in the comments what you get out of them and what other videos you'd like to see. But first, please take the quiz next to see if you're a Renaissance spirit. Live the Renaissance spirit. In conclusion, the story of Marcian is not just a historical account but a reminder of the enduring power of wisdom, integrity, and prudent leadership. As we continue to explore and celebrate the rich tapestry of our shared history, may we all strive to embody the Renaissance spirit in our lives.